In this digital age, the time-honored tradition of managers sticking newspaper articles to the dressing room wall may well be usurped by simply showing players derogatory tweets. And with the ammunition that Stephen Robinson has gathered this week on that front, his Motherwell side should be flying out of the traps against Rangers at Hampden this Sunday. A promotional advert from BT Sport with his own sides and Hibs names in small print beside Rangers and Celtic emblazoned in massive lettering has caused quite a stir on Twitter down Lanarkshire way, and Hibs hit back with their own tweet yesterday with the roles reversed. Read more. Rangers defender Bruno Alves targets Hampden glory to add to his career medal haul. Motherwell boss Stephen Robinson was irked by the disrespect shown to his men, but deep down, you sense he is quietly pleased to see such dismissal of his team's chances from elsewhere. There may not be too many others who believe they can storm into the final, but make no mistake, there is no shortage of belief within the walls of Fir Park. I don't think there's too many people want ourselves a Hibs in the final by the looks of it, so it's up to us to change that, said Robinson, with a right chuckle. It is what it is. I don't get too much into it, but if it means there's an extra motivation for our players then brilliant. I don't think our players need too much motivation though to go and prove people wrong. Well, let other people make assumptions and write us off, relegate us and make finals up that haven't happened. Let them do that, well just continue doing what we're doing. I've said to the boys not to say anything stupid in the press and don't get too carried away with yourselves. Do what you are doing, work hard, and we'll see where that takes us. Read more. Kenny Miller will be fully motivated if he returns for Rangers at Hampden, says Bruno Alves. Robinson is honest enough to admit that there is a huge gap between the sides off the pitch, but there will be no inferiority complex where it matters come Sunday afternoon. The imbalance is huge, but what you have to remember is that it is only 11 players that take to the pitch, he said. We're not playing against the Rangers badge, we're not playing against Graham Souness and Ali McCoist. We're playing against those 11 Rangers players at this moment in time, and when it comes down to it, whoever produces the best performances will win. In terms of crowds and getting to finals, we all know Rangers are miles ahead of Motherwell, it would be silly to say anything else, but in terms of Sunday, there won't be a vast gap between the two outfits. We're really pleased to be in the semi-final of the Cup and be sitting fourth in the league, a point behind Rangers who have spent millions and millions of pounds. Read more. Rangers defender Bruno Alves targets Hampden glory to add to his career medal haul. We've managed to scrape players together from League One and League Two and bring a real hunger and desire for a minimal amount of money. Rangers have spent that money to get into cup finals, and they are a club who are renowned for getting into cup finals along with Celtic. That's the expectation at the club. They have to get to cup finals, they have to win football matches, and they have to beat Motherwell in a semi-final. For us, we have expectation within our dressing room, but we don't live with that same expectation every day. A lot has been made this week of the difference in the levels of support that both teams will enjoy at the National Stadium, with about 7,000 Motherwell fans expected against 35,000 plus backing Rangers. Robinson believes there may well be no bad thing for his side though, who go into the game without that massive pressure on their shoulders. He said that's a lot of expectation on them, that adds to the pressure. Our fans will come, they will enjoy the day and hopefully we will give them something to cheer about. We'll be well drilled, we'll know what we are doing, and the fans being there and us being outnumbered won't change what we're trying to do.